Cancer. Welcome to your singles reading, your singles timeless love reading for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Always take what resonates, and then always head over and watch your Rising, Moon, and Venus sign readings for additional clarity, guidance, answers. And for those of you that are new, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up button. Leave me a message of how it resonated. In future readings, I meditate before every reading. I can pull your energy in and bring more personal messages to you in those readings. And the link to my Etsy shop is down below. I offer a variety of readings over there. And for anytime you need clarity, guidance, answers, just head over there. They're very inexpensive for people who need that clarity and guidance, especially when all other prices in the world are extremely rising. I don't want to charge a lot for what people might be going through that could really need that guidance or clarity. Abstinence in love. Unconditional love. That's the amazing love. Manipulated love. And grow old love. So the person coming towards you could very well be that person that you do grow old with. For others of you, you could have just recently, both the person that you're meeting or yourself have been through a manipulating kind of love. A kind of 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords energy kind of love. Ulterior motives. Not treating you like your team player, like just didn't have your best interest at heart. And abstinence, for some of you, depending on religion or what you believe in, you could be holding out for that right person. But this person coming towards you, I feel like it's going to be that unconditional love. It's going to develop over time. It's like fine wine. The good stuff on its way to you. They could be a healthcare worker, but it's going to be like that faithful companion right by your side. Even when you have a disagreement, it's not going to matter. It's going to be pushed to the side quickly. Like even when you leave your dog without water or giving them a treat before you leave, they don't care. They're just so excited when you walk in that door no matter what. It's going to be that kind of energy between the two of you. For some of you, it could be a soulmate connection. You could have a dog or they could have a dog. Crow. I have a strong connection to birds. I see feathers everywhere. So pay attention to feathers. Pay attention to repeating twos. But I do feel like there is someone that you may be thinking about. Somebody from your past, somebody that left you with a very strong feeling. But this is also, you could, like I said, you could have a connection with birds. For those of you that it does resonate, but it's a brand new communication coming towards you. And I do feel like they're going to be financially grounded. They might be wealthy. They might have a lot of properties, make a lot of investments. They could be working with like their stock. That could be their career. They could have multiple resources. Again, pay attention to feathers. 222. Rising above. Keeping your energy high. Being resilient when things didn't work. Could happen by the fall. Yes, the time has come for this abundance to come into your life. For you to harvest, it's time for you to receive. Could be a water sign. fellow water sign. But go with your intuition on this. You also could be dreaming about this person. And for some of you, like with the manipulated love, they could have put you in a third party situation. They could have had that BFF that was like a best friend that was a female or a male, depending on what they were, and made you feel insecure or, just gave you doubt of what the connection really was. And at the bottom of the deck, within 3 months, which would take you to the fall if you're in the northern hemisphere. But here's your sign showing right up. Could be during the summer well, either way. Because it would be spring. But anyway, within 1 to 3 months during the summer, June 22nd to July 21st. Maybe it's out when you're celebrating your birthday next year that you find this person. For those of you in the southern hemisphere, it could be coming towards you quickly. Just in a few months. Okay, this is going to be your energy, theirs, the mutual, the current situation, and the overall outcome. And at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. So like I said, for some of you, it's going to be happening very quickly. Air energy could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but rushing in to take action. Magician, you are manifesting this in your thoughts, in your dreams, in your emotions. You are manifesting this. If you do manifest, if like that's something that you've looked into, that you do, like with myself, you are manifesting this connection right towards you. And they definitely could be an air sign. But this is also being protected by Archangel Michael, and it's something that's going to bring you clarity. It's something that you can trust. It's going to be very intriguing when it comes to conversation. It's a brand new start with a victory. Currently, the two of you might be a little bit closed off. So that might be why it's a few months out. But being a little closed off, you may not see this coming. And also, you have the blindfold on. It could be that person for each one of you. This union, it's like taking off the blindfold, putting the swords down, allowing your arms to open. Current situation, both of you working on your solid foundation separately. You both might have a dog. With dogs here, the two of you could come together and have 3 dogs. But it's the stability that you both are working on for yourselves, your finances, your career, your solid foundation, your happiness. Having your own sacred place for yourself, whether it be your home, your apartment. Loving everything about what you have for yourself. And then the overall outcome. Look at this. Having eyes for one another. The Empress, the Emperor, Empress type of love. Being smitten by each other. The way that each one of you look. The way you hold yourselves. Carry yourselves. Your abundance. And it's going to be that saving type of love. That healing type of love, that like let me climb that tower to rescue one another. I feel like you both have done some work. You both are working on your foundations, your stability, but it's like also when you come together, it's going to heal you and be more of an energy that maybe you thought you guys were good single. Maybe you both thought you were healed with what you both went through separately. But coming together, it's going to be like, You know, I thought I was healed, but not until I met this person did I feel whole again. That type of love. Exactly, the unconditional. Spirit just said the unconditional, and I looked up and I forgot that card was there. The unconditional type of love. Like a quick story, I had a person in my life that probably was the reason that I had my spiritual awakening. Just no matter how hard I tried, I just was never going to be. I don't think anybody's ever going to be that like that type of person for that, who I left, who it ended with. Just no matter what I did was never good enough. And I remember, like, every time I needed something or something fell apart, like maybe got into a fender bender and called this person, it was always a big deal. Like, always. Oh, I got to do this, and now I got to go do this, and now I got to meet you here. Everything was an issue. Until the person that came into my life now. I remember it was probably below 0 out. It was so cold, and my battery died. And I couldn't get to work. I was able to work from home that day, but I couldn't get to work that day. And I remember once we spoke, I said, you know what, I had to stay home from work. My battery died. Well, you know what? On my way home, I'll pick up a battery and I'll come change it out for you. And I was like, in the cold? Well, why don't you wait until maybe it's not so icy out? Like, no, it'll take me 10 minutes. Not a big deal. I'm going to pick up the battery and I'll be over. You see what I mean? It's that type of difference. Like someone who just, you're such an issue to be with. Like they just don't, everything you may need at the time, or, you know, it's just such a problem until you meet the person that really is the unconditional love. And it could be raining, it could be snowing, but they'll be out there to change your battery. Masculine or feminine, however it resonates. It's going to be that type of difference. 9 of Pentacles. Remember, both of you working on your stability. Both of you working on being happy in your own sacred place. The Judgment. See this? You both could take like a deep breath when you come into this connection, is exactly what I felt, and I don't have any Cancer in my chart. It's closing out cycles of what didn't work for both of you, allowing yourselves to heal in some space from maybe finding another person before rushing into another connection. You took that break. You knew it was going to come along all along. It's like when you can take that deep breath by each other's side, knowing it's okay. That you found your person. And there it is, that Ace of Swords again. Definitely protected by Archangel Michael. The clarity, the easiness. 8 of Cups. Yep. Like I said, because you walked away from the shit. You set the bar right. You set the bar right for what you want. You put yourself back on that right path, back on that journey to find this unconditional love. 9 of Swords. For some of you, you could have had sleepless nights with other people. So much anxiety and despair. And that's what you walked away from. But here's the 2 of Cups. Here's the soulmate connection. Coming in. All right, Cancer. All right. Any final messages for my Cancers, Spirit? Sun, Moon. Okay. We'll take them. This one actually, no, you know what? We'll go with just the 2 that came out. I felt like one wanted to pop out, but then it was 2 in my hand. The balance, the yin and the yang. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And then this one. Romance. Cupid's arrows strikes. All right, Cancer. So this is your reading. I will be back for many more readings. So if you are new, go ahead, subscribe and like, leave a comment, and I'll pull in more personal messages to you in the future. Stay safe.